Hey guys, welcome back in. Gonna continue some Permadeath here. Let's see here. Right in. Now I did run by one of my bases last night to grab some more paraffinium. I think I have enough to get all the star bramble I need. Um, and what was in this system? Right. So this is a system I'm thinking about using for the stasis device farm. Has all the stuff I need. Unfortunately, I have aggressive sentinels on this planet, so I don't know if I want to actually deal with them. I do want to take a look around. Wanted to check like the multi-tool and stuff here. I don't know if I did it. Oh yeah, it's that. Alright. That's only like a B class, I think. C class. Alright. Check the mission agent 2. I think what I'll do is I'll hit up my my freighter to finish up my missions and send out new ones. I think the missions have reset. Oh, I did grab these. Alright. I'm all 7 here. So yeah, get my freighters going out and I'll warp over and get some supplies I'm gonna need. And get the rest of that star bulb done. It's like all my frigates are back. Hopefully I don't have any broken frigates. Not a big fan of running around in space repairing those. Let's see here. Still need to hunt around a little bit, get some trade frigates as well. I think I only have like 2 of them right now. I only have 3 missions out. Harvest these up. These little grow rooms are pretty nice. I still wish we could put a biodome on our freighter though. I'm sure there's rendering issues with that. So. To get used to picking these things up too. Sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't do much of anything. Alright. At least I got some extra stuff here. Yeah. I'm wondering how those things work. Alright, so transfer some of this stuff over. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't have some of this already. Yeah, Normally I just keep a stack of everything. Actually, that iridescent I'm gonna be using for stasis devices, so I'll hold on to that. Okay. I'll just put it right in my regular inventory. I'm starting to get an absurd amount of chromatic metal now. Do I have room for this? Not really, geez. Alright. I'm gonna have to do something with this chromatic metal. Oh, even more iridescent, nice. I just like keeping things somewhat organized. Is that regular Indium? Alright. I will keep this regular indium because I can use that, and there's a couple different plants you can use indium in. But we'll keep some of that. Right. Frost crystal, just gonna leave here. Same with that. That's like. There's only 5 of them. What does that refine into? Platinum, yeah. So. Yeah, you can only do one of these out at a time. This is one of them that if you stick it in here and start it refining, sometimes you can lose part of the product. So I always babysit it when I'm doing these. Alright. Stick that platinum in my freighter. I think that's gonna do it. I'll just sell off a little bit of extra junk that I got. I try to keep my freighter fairly clean, so try not to carry around too much stuff. I'm just gonna sell the frost crystal because I don't really need it. Alright, so send off some frigates. I should have 5 new missions. Alright, good. Try to rank up some of these low-level ones. Actually, I got a couple different missions that okay. I want to split them up a little bit because I have 2 different combat missions. I'll send out one that's S class, and then the rest will be like B and C class. And that's probably enough to get about 5 stars, so that way you can use the other ones for other stuff. Industrial, I think I need to get a bunch of industrial ones as well. I have 1, which isn't good. How? Okay, that's only a 2-star. What I will do is I'll add a couple more ships to that. You know, it's a couple support ships. That way they get credit. And just a couple balanced ones. And again, I'm trying to rank these up a little bit, so took a few in there. Yeah, as long as I can bring it up to 5 stars, I really don't care what goes. Because I'm trying to get those C classes into Bs and Bs into As, so. Alright, 4 star, that's plenty. Alright, at least I can get them all out right now. Start ranking them up a little bit. And a run over, I'm going to need to get paraffinium. Actually, I'm just going to probably hit up all the bases just to get them, get as much stuff as I can. Oh, I want that magnetized ferrite too. Yeah, so I started doing the expedition last night on extreme difficulty. Pretty much it's like one step below permadeath. That seems to be going pretty well. I've got you know, like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that into it. Seems to be going pretty well. I just got to a location where I'm going to build a base, so outside of that, it seems to be going pretty well. I already got the difficult stuff out of the way for the most part. You know, all the sentinel kills and stuff like that. That's all done. So, gonna continue on with that later today, hopefully. I think I can get it done in probably about 6 hours, something like that. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's see here. Alright, paraffinium. Yeah, so I should have all the material I need for a stasis device farm. Now I have to find the right system, which hopefully I can find today. That way I can at least start getting the bases kind of mapped out. I gotta go find all the hot spots. That can take hours just doing that. Especially if, you know, the planet I use for Cobalt, I'm gonna need to get 4 different hot spots on that one planet. So that can take, you know, an hour or 2, or it could take 20. One of those things you never really know until you actually get down there and do it. Okay, so most of that did fill. Yeah, I went to this base last night just to grab what was already in the silo. That way I didn't lose out too much. Everything. How much money do I have? I got 415. I really don't need to get that silver and stuff right now. And also, I haven't done a trade route run in quite a bit, so I might want to do one of those today. I got plenty, yeah, grab this. That might ship. I can sell that off right here. Actually, I'll sell off some chromatic metal too, because I don't need it. Why can't I access my ship from here? What the hell? Let's see here. Get rid of like 1,500 of this. I got way too much. Make a little bit more room in my backpack. Alright. And over here, I'm just trying to get together all the minerals I'm gonna need for planting as well. I'm gonna need, you know, like phosphorus and stuff like that. Uranium. Try to get everything together in one ship, that way it's all in one spot. I can't get it mixed in with my regular inventory. I'm also gonna need to make a bunch of pure ferrite as well for my actual, you know, base parts, the prefabs. So I'll take pure ferrite. So get rid of this. Oh, that went the wrong location. Always use a little more oxygen, cobalt. Yeah, I like to just knock this stuff out first, that way it's out of the way and it gives me time, gives me more time for those things to refill themselves. Oh, it's... Alright. Over, get rid of uranium. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a bunch of warping around, see if I can find a good system for this thing. That system I was just in would be nice, but I don't want, you know, if people come to this base, I don't want them to have to deal with sentinels. And the odds of me finding a sentinel pillar with the 4 hotspots I'm gonna need is gonna be very difficult, if not impossible. I'm not sure how many sentinel pillars are on a planet also. So if there's only, you know, like 2 or 3, that, you know, that brings my my chances way down. So I think I'm just going to continue to look for a different system. Alright, so got uranium, go over, grab some oxygen. I gotta hop out here for a minute, guys. Sorry, got a phone call. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take that call though. Alright, so take that. Toss in my freighter. I always end up grabbing the carbon here. It's not very much, but that doesn't matter. I'll hit that. I'll go over, grab my phosphorus. Yeah, I just want to get all my resources done today. That way it's all ready and I can double check my numbers and make sure I have everything I need. I'm definitely going to need to make some pure ferrite though. I don't have very much of that. Because I tend to build these bases kind of up in the air a little bit. So I use a little bit of, you know, like those square scaffolding pieces. Use some of those, and the prefabs and the corridors, those all take pure ferrite. So I'll toss that in my freighter. See, this is a pretty good planet because I have a mold farm here. Then there's a marker somewhere here, that yellow marker. That's also going to be more mold. I need to put in a teleporter over to that one though, which I'll do eventually. Then my main base is also a mold farm. So I've got an unlimited supply of nanites. I just bounce between all three of them. Just get a ton of runaway mold and then go back, refine it. While that's refining, I go pick up more mold and just repeat the process. Alright, more here. We'll grab whatever plants I have. Did I have another base though? I don't think so. Oh, I have my platinum farm, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. Okay. Yeah, see, my star bulb is almost done. I only need, another, like 1600 or something. I gotta look the numbers up. So, stick all this in here. Right. Gonna do something with all this snip-nip at some point. Alright. And grab some oxygen out of here. Actually, I got a bunch of oxygen in my freighter too, don't I? A bunch of this too. So all I'm actually worried about here is I'm going to mix oxygen with paraffinium. I think I'm just going to do everything. All the stacks. So this is the only thing I actually have to refine. Oops, that. Yeah, let me see what I actually need. I think it's 1600. Star bulb, oh no, 6,400 star bulb. So I should just set all these going then. I'm still gonna need like 1,300 and something. So I'd rather have too much than not enough. I used to run around and handpick all this stuff. This is just a lot faster. It's less fun, but it's faster. Right, and these are already starting to finish up, so. Bring in my other ship. Yeah, I like to keep everything together, so I have a separate ship just for this. I think that's the right one. Yep. Let's see. All that star bulb is going to go with the cactus flesh and selenium. So, up here. Actually, move these up. And I got more than enough room. I think this is going to give me everything. Oh, I'm still going to need a little bit more. So that's the problem with these little half stacks you get. I'm used to being able to put a full stack of stuff in here and having everything I need. I don't mind having a little bit more, but I don't want a bunch of extra. I think 3 of these should finish out everything. I'm still going to need to get 3,000 paraffinium in order to plant all these. Okay. Rip all this out of here. $5,000 of that. Active forward also. That. Okay, so that's done, and I'm gonna need 3,200 paraffinium. I have a little bit here. Alright, so I'm gonna need to get what, 2,100 more of that. Don't have any in here. Actually, I need to get another 25 to finish that. I can't split like that. Come on. The game does weird stuff. Alright, so put 5 of that back. Alright, so 6,400. That. Did I empty these? I have a habit of leaving stuff in my refiner, so I have to double check them. I think they should be all good though. Alright, so the one thing is holding me back still is going to be Fecium. Let's see, I got 800 there. Just check this real quick. I need 1280. I'm going to look up, I want to see if there's a recipe to make that. Okay, so I can do actually Fecium and oxygen. I did not even know about that. So I'm gonna do Fecium and oxygen. No way. I wish I would have known about that. I've been just using more dye. And you can mix oxygen with like everything. I'll just do, because it pays back 3 to 1. I'll just do a bunch of that. We got oxygen everywhere, so nice. Alright. And I think I'm going to jump out for a moment. I'm just gonna go use the bathroom and grab myself a coffee, let this refine. So I will be back. Give me like 5 minutes. Alright. Go get this done with. Actually, I'm gonna send that through again. I think I'm gonna need Vesium for, yeah, Geknet too. Nipnet. So might as well just make some more. Alright, how much do I have in here? Most of it already. One of this. Get that little partial stack and use that. Yeah, who would have guessed mixing oxygen with Vesium would triple it? Never even would have thought to do that. Okay, I still need uranium. Alright. I can't remember how much Vesium you need for... Oh, it's only 20. I thought it was like 40 or 50. Alright, get that out. So I go. So I'm gonna need... Oh. I hate it. I have to keep looking over to see the spreadsheet here. Need 1,280. Alright, so I'll take this, toss it right in my ship. Ship's too far away. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Just fill it in from this side, I guess. Well, that'll be everything for that, and I need to get a bunch of uranium in here too. Let's see, how much uranium do I need? 3,200 uranium. I'm gonna probably have to go get more of that. Just checking all my other levels now. Oh, and Vesium, that goes with the gamma root, so, alright. So I think I'll just leave them separated like that. That way I got a little bit of a buffer there in between the two different things. And let's see, I have some uranium over here. Do I have any in here? Nope. So I will have to go get more uranium. $3,200. Okay. So, actually, can I buy anything here? isn't. Oh, and I can't see my things up there. Alright, I'm gonna have to get more uranium. Which I think I can actually manufacture here. Pretty sure there's a couple recipes here. I know a lot of the recipes, but there's some that I never look at. Let's see. Could use phosphorus to make it, or radon. Radon, magnetized ferrite. Gamma root and salt. That's what I used to do. I think I'll just wait for it to fill. I mean, honestly, it's not something I need right now. So, yeah, I'm just gonna let my refiners take care of it. Let my uranium mine take care of it. Okay, so that should be it. If now that all that's split up in between my ships, you know, all my materials in my ship, I can't overbuild. Like right now, for a stasis device farm, I'm gonna need, 16 cactus flesh, star bramble. I'm gonna need 128 of these. Why am I coming up short there? 6,400. Oh yeah, I need 3,200 paraffinium still. Alright. So I'm gonna need to get more paraffinium. Thought I had some more of that. My freighter? Okay, yep. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna need to get more paraffinium still. Yeah, what I might do is I might just move this glass over into my ship or something. Clear up a little more room. I don't want to expand the inventory on this thing yet. So what I'll do is toss that VCM back in here. I did empty all these, right? Nope, I didn't. I got all types of VCM. You're not lucky. Alright. You know what, I might as well, put that biodome to use. So, yeah, I got that empty biodome, so I might as well just start the foundation of a Nifnut farm. You can come pick this up, like, I think it takes 4 hours to build, so, alright. think I just screwed up that. 3,200, so I need 120 of that. I made that glass in the wrong spot, so it took it out of my ship instead of my exosuit. So, alright, so that's fixed. Now I'll just replace that. Add some more glass here. Alright. I always try to keep 2 stacks of oxygen in my backpack. Alright, so the rest of this can go right in regular storage, but I think this one's full. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like breaking down all that. I'm just gonna stick it in here for now. This is kind of like my catch-all. Oh, I forget I have those stuff too. Alright, now move that oxygen over. Yeah, I just like to keep things somewhat organized. Well, that's supposed to be in gas. Got enough sulfur in. That's for sure. I thought I had radon somewhere. Oh, that's that sodium base that I never built. That's why I'm messing up. Okay. So this is about as good as it's gonna get for now. Yeah, like if I need to build, what is it, gut root or whatever, I'm gonna need 32 plants. You know, because all that other stuff's in my storage, so it's gonna pull it straight from my ship. So that's why I put the total amount I'm gonna need in my ship. That way I can't overplant or underplant. I'm gonna need 64 solar vine, which I already know. Fungal cluster is gonna be nothing because I don't need it. The cactus is going to be 16. Now that way I can't accidentally overplant. Gamma root's going to be 128 once I get more uranium. You know, that way I can't over or underplant. That way also I don't have to keep count when I'm trying to do this. I'm going to switch my ship back. Go. Just teleport back to my freighter and just continue looking for systems. Do a little bit of bouncing around. Yeah, so what I'm looking for is a system with 5 or 6 planets. A hot planet, a cold planet, and a lush planet. And preferably I want to get cobalt offered on the lush planet would be ideal. And I'm looking for a lower conflict. I think that's about it. I mean, there's a bunch of different things I'm looking for, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and I don't want aggressive sentinels on any of the planets. That's always a challenge with lush planets, though. Because in Permadeath, you see a lot more aggressive Sentinel planets. Like that system I'm leaving now would have worked alright. But there was an aggressive Sentinel lush planet, and it also didn't have Cobalt on it. I could have gotten Cobalt off a different planet, but I'd rather not do that. So, ossified. No good, no good, no good. Alright. Yeah, if I hit like 3 planets that are no good, typically, I just move right on. This is only a 5-planet system, but it's always worth checking them out. And typically, if I land in a 3-star system, I tend to go over to the space station just to see what the multi-tool is. This is one of the bad things about looking for very specific systems. They can take, you can find one in a couple warps, or you can spend tens of hours looking for the right system. Alright, junk, junk, junk. Oh, actually, that would work. That would work. But no lush planet. Although this Fisher planet has gold and silver, so if I wanted to set up a platinum farm, that would work really well. But it's not what I'm looking for. And sometimes these uncharted systems are worth looking at. Sometimes they can have some really nice lush planets. Yeah, there's no space station most likely, but sometimes you can find some really unique planets in them. In the uncharted or abandoned systems. Shatter junk. Alright, got a cold. What's that harsh blue look like? Alright, nothing good there. Yeah, sometimes those planets with the weird names like harsh blue or like blood moons, stuff like that. Some of those can be really interesting to run around. Peek at this one. Yeah, having a stasis farm in a dissident system could be good too. Especially if you want to farm a bunch of interceptors. Especially if there's a nice interceptor. Alright. No cobalt on it. Nope. Do you want to look at that? Okay, it's going to be green with red water. That's no. Yeah, I'm also on the lookout for any white grass planets too. Those are always good to get, and this one's got 5 stars, or 5 planets. Sometimes it's nice with projects like this if you can find moons. Moons are really nice to have because all your hotspots are a little bit closer together. That's what it seems like with those anyway. Seems like your hotspots are a couple hundred units closer together. Alright. Junk. Yeah, I'm just super picky with this. Because I don't want people to try to visit this thing on permadeath and have to deal with like aggressive sentinels or constant storms. And I want to keep it all in one system. So this is just the challenging part of finding the right system. I'd probably have the bases pretty much built by now if I wasn't so picky. It doesn't take long to build them once you get going and you do a few of them. It can take a long time to find your hot spots, but building isn't bad. A lot of times I'll do this for like a half hour, then I'll go over and do something else. Yeah, like if I wanted to, I could bounce over to the space stations, and maybe I will do that. I'll bounce over to some of the space stations, see if I can get any missions. Let's see what we got here, though. No good, no good. That's okay. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I got 3 lush planets in this system. 2 of them have aggressive sentinels. That's a shame. The flourish and the only good one is some ugly color. It's rainy planet. You know, mellow, malicious sentinels, you know. That sucks. I bet that's a nice looking planet too. Move right on. Yeah, having that system scanner makes a huge difference when doing this. You used to have to warp into the system and scan each individual planet, and it took forever. Now you do it all in one click. Only 4 planets in this system, though. Yeah, I can tell right away it's garbage. Unless that's, no, all garbage. There are a couple glitch planets there, which is a good way to get some nanites. But got plenty of nanites now. Alright, the green relax system. Yeah, never set up like an emerald farm or anything. Might want to do that at some point. I think you need that for one of the plants here. This, I think, yeah. I should set up a farm of those. Same thing. Aggressive sentinels. Painfully hot rain. Yeah, don't sound too good. Okay, good. Enough time. I'm gonna have to jump off in like 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna do a few more warps and then jump out. Got a couple things to take care of this morning, and try to get on this evening to do that expedition. That's Want to make sure I got on for a couple hours this morning and finish getting all my plants together. I'm having the worst luck with systems. I prefer to stay in a low conflict system if I can, but I can't always go outside of that. It's not like I'm going to be outside running around all that much. Hut, and another hut. Aggressive. Wow. God awful. Just this one out. What is this thing? Oh, freaking planet. Yeah, eventually I'll find the right system. It just takes time sometimes. Yeah, if I was smart, I would just break them up into different systems, but I want to keep them all together. That way, if somebody wants to visit them, they're all, you know, in one system. You just go from planet to planet. You have to worry about finding a portal and doing all that stuff. Jumping between a bunch of different systems to do a stasis device. Alright. See here. One thing I'm starting to notice is I'm not seeing cobalt very often on lush planets. So I don't know if they messed around with how that stuff spawns or what the deal is. I always do my my cobalt on the lush planet. I think it might just bring me run into a bunch of really bad systems. I mean, cobalt's pretty common. Let's see what this one is. Alright, got a hut. Bad system. Just bad system after bad system here. Move away from there. Go over here somewhere. Yeah, most of those systems you go in and There's only one planet out of 6 that are actually useful. Alright, junk. Okay. Yeah, again, like you got 2 lush planets here. None of them have cobalt. Cobalt on an abandoned planet, which wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, like on my other permadeath save, I did have to make I did have to use 4 planets. So I don't mind doing that as long as I can get airless. Like an airless planet with cobalt isn't bad. I'm gonna do this one last system, then I gotta jump out, do some stuff this morning. I'll do a quick scan and then I'll run over to the space station. I don't like to save my games while I'm on a freighter. I lost a permadeath save once because I fell through my freighter. Now I try to never save on it. So that's something that happened years ago and it still gets to me. Okay, we got cold, we got hot, and we don't have a lush planet. What a surprise. Game's killing me. Alright, let's do a quick save. And I'm gonna head up the space station. While I'm at the space station, I just want to kind of run around, check the multi-tool, see what missions they have. Station's over here. Go do a little run around, make a save, and then I gotta call it. Yeah, I was hoping to get on for like 3 hours this morning or so, but I got a call earlier. I have some stuff I need to go take care of. Take a quick look here. Look at that beautiful piece of machinery. I always check the back rooms just in case there's something worth picking up, and that really isn't. And on the right hand side, I always come over here just to make sure there's no travelers, because it's worth finding their grave if you can get a memory fragment out of it. But there's none here. But I will see the mission guy, see if he has any sentinel or animal bounties. He doesn't, so I'll just forget about him. Pick that up. Now, I don't have any reason to use this teleporter, so I'm not going to bother interacting with it. I will in a 3-star system, but not a 2-star. Alright, I gotta jump out and go get some stuff done. I appreciate everybody swinging in, and I will see you guys in the next stream. I'm gonna try to get on this evening and work on the expedition. I'm doing a extreme difficulty run, so I'm gonna try to get on tonight for a couple hours and do some of that. But outside of that, thanks everybody for swinging in. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you next time. Take care.